Welcome to The Wrap. I'm Marley Kayden, here to take you through this week's market action. Friday's finish in the red doesn't diminish the fact that the S&P 500 and NASDAQ 100 both reached record highs. Mega-cap tech stocks Nvidia and Microsoft also hit all-time highs. The S&P 500 rose 0.6% on the week. The NASDAQ added 1.25%. Meanwhile, the Dow Jones fell just under 0.1%, and the Russell 2000 gained 0.2%. On the week, the S&P 500 sectors that outperformed the market were led by tech, utilities, and industrials. Energy, healthcare, and the materials sector were among the laggards. And as we move on to this week's top storylines, Bitcoin fell 0.7% on the week as other crypto assets mostly rallied after Congress cleared the way for federal regulation of stable coins and digital currencies. The Genius Act passed both chambers and was signed into law Friday, while the Clarity Act heads to the Senate for approval. XRP futures rose more than 20%. Ethereum futures gained about 20% as well. Elsewhere, crypto stocks had a mixed reaction as Coinbase tapped new all-time highs, while MicroStrategy fell 6% on Friday. And it was a busy week for bank earnings as the financials group unofficially kicked off the new earnings season with mixed results. Citi rallied to a new 52-week high after reporting second quarter profits that jumped 25% year over year. JPMorgan Chase ended the week 1.5% higher, but saw a 17% dip in net income compared to last year. Wells Fargo shares dropped 2.3% this week after the company's net interest income declined, and it guided for inline net interest income for 2025. Netflix fell almost 3% on the week, even after posting an earnings beat and a 46% net profit increase. This was the first report from the streaming giant to exclude total subscription numbers. Netflix did raise its full-year revenue guidance to between $44.8 and $45.2 billion. That's up from $43.5 to $44.5 billion, citing a weaker U.S. dollar. Next week, investors and traders will have a big circle on the calendar for Wednesdays. We'll get earnings from Tesla and Alphabet that day. We'll also hear from American Airlines, Southwest Airlines, Verizon, and AT&T, among others. On the economic data front, we'll have housing numbers in existing home and new home sales. We'll also get durable goods coming out on Friday. That'll do it for The Wrap. I'm Marley Kayden. Remember, you can tune in 24/7 to schwabnetwork.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel.